Commissioner was in town. You got to meet with him. How did that go? Did he share any state secrets, or did you educate him on OSU? How'd your meeting go?
He's very well educated on all the schools in this league. Obviously, he didn't get to where he was by not being a planner and being smart and high intelligent. He is that. I had a long meeting with him, probably an hour and 10 minutes or something. He wants information. He meets the criteria of what people do that are eager to learn and trying to get out there and be innovative. I don't think it's any secret. He agrees with all of us. He thinks that the conference alignment's just getting started. I mean, it's just starting now, and I think he believes. And I don't want to speak for him. You can ask him directly. But one thing I like about him is he'll tell you the truth. I mean, he's a straight shooter. I mean, I'm in heaven. I have a commissioner that's a straight shooter. I got a president that's a straight shooter, and an AD that's a straight shooter. I've never been so happy in my life. And I'm a straight shooter. Sometimes it works against me, but I am. And he says that it's just getting started. And it's kind of funny because it's gotten quiet now for a month, right? I mean, we haven't really heard a lot, so that means it's going on. And so I'm very comfortable with him. We made a great decision in hiring him. He's in the process, which people know this is no secret, of hiring whatever title he's going to give to replace Ed Stewart, who's going to be the director of football for this conference. And he wants to know an opinion on who that person needs to be, because he wants that person to take control of football, and he wants to go do what he thinks is important for long-term financial security with television contracts. That was what I got out of that meeting.
What does that mean in terms of the Big 12, you think? It's just getting started.
I think he's a wheeler dealer, and I wouldn't even begin to know where to start with him. He knows so much about the schools in this league, and he knows so much about the Pac-12 schools. Just because of what's happened, I was shocked. He didn't say this, but if anything, in my opinion, conference realignment, anything happens, it's going to be this league going probably this direction. That's west. I don't know that any of us, maybe him subconsciously thinking that much is going to go this direction. I think that's what I got out of it. But he knows details on every school in that league, and I was shocked.
Did you have a name for him, or did you have a description for the next Ed Stewart? He kind of worked quietly, but the people I've talked to have said Ed Stewart kind of corrected some things before they became big things.
Well, Ed was good at what he did. Ed was a football guy, and Ed is a communicator. And he was able to communicate with people and head things that were going south off at the pass. That's my opinion of Ed. And I hated that we lose him. But Brett, and again, I'm maybe speaking out of turn, and he can say I am, which is fine. I'm good. I think he's looking for somebody to take that over that has a thorough background with football and can say, we're going to make football in this conference over a period of time the best it can be, based on the experience this guy brings from leagues that have experience with making football number one, because we all know this. And I love basketball, I love wrestling, I love baseball. He knows that we need to secure a long-term television contract to where the athletic directors in this conference can pay the bills and they can budget and plan in the future. Otherwise, none of this is going to matter. He knows that.
Mike, these Thursday night games have become almost routine for you guys. I know you've said in the past you really like them because you get them before students and fans get off on the weekend, Labor Day weekend. Is that still your mindset? Is that why we see him, or anything changed in that regard?
So it's interesting when we talk conference realignment. I think there could be a variety of things that factor into all of this. I'm going to get back to that, but I think this is worth talking about. And the networks are going to tell us what to do. Period. Okay, and so you might play Thursday night games, you might play Friday night games, and you might play 11 a.m. games. Fans don't like it, but the media tells us what to do. So we have our contract with the Big 12 television contract requires us over a certain number of years to play certain Thursday night games and even a Friday night game. I can't remember the details of it, but we pick those. So for us to be able to start the season then, I think is it Labor Day weekend? So it catches the students before they all head out, which is smart. Thursday night, try to get more people. You grab television, you grab a crowd. You can. We thought it was beneficial, and then we get an extra day for the next game, so on and so forth. But then there's going to be conversations, in my opinion, like how many of the teams in your league are willing to play Thursday and Friday night games might depend on what kind of contract that Fox or ESPN or whoever gives you. And how many teams in this league, are you guys still willing to work a deal with Bedlam, with OU and OSU, to where you play for the next 10 years, even though you're not in the same league? If so, we'll pay you. All those things will be on the table. It all factors in just like it is now.